It's a way to
How
tell my
old were
story.
you when you went down this path, like music? After high school?
Way after high school. So I graduated high school. I wasn't even on the music thing, and then like my bro started doing it. So I'm gonna say like around maybe I'm like 3 years in right now. So 2020 I started this. So when I was 20 years old, I was like, yo, I'm gonna go in. And since that day, it's just been rolling, and then yeah.
So I mean, that you've been around. It looks like from the looks of it, you've been around a lot of like music talent, especially like locally.
Yeah, a lot of local talent comes to my area. We breed goats.
Yeah, so
there's something in our water. We breed goats. Jane and Finch breeds goats. No matter where you're from in Jane and Finch. Shout out everywhere in Jane and Finch, bro. We breed goats. We're our own city. We're our own sub-city. We're not sub-city in the government-wise, but we're our own sub-city. Jane and Finch only breeds goats. So I'm telling you, anywhere in Jane and Finch, all goats. Shout out the niggas from Jane and Finch that are in the NBA, playing soccer worldwide. Come on. Come on, bro. We breed goats.
Yo, when you go down the line, not just in music, but just like legendary, like in terms of like other talents.
Legends.
Not even in music or art, like even just like outside of that, like in community service.
Yeah.
Some of the people that come out of Jane and Finch locally in the city of Toronto are, and one of the people you mentioned earlier, you were talking about, you name drop, was Pressa.
Pressa.
And he didn't
Goat.
have to. And rest in peace, Houdini was
Houdini,
also.
goat. Let me tell you
one.
about Houdini, man. Houdini.
Let's talk about these guys.
Houdini. I'm wearing the little Hoo chain right now. Houdini, we locked in for life. That's my brother, you know. Growing up, let me tell you a perfect story about Houdini. So growing up, if I lived here, Houdini probably lived on this side of Driftwood Avenue. So we're the same age. We're born the same year, me and Houdini. So we're locked in. But like, he used to go to a school closer to the neighborhood. So I don't know if you guys know where Topcliffe is, but I went to Topcliffe. He went to a school in the neighborhood. But like, so when me and my bro would come home, we would take the bus because we young, we independent from young. We were taking transit from we were in grade 3, like, you know what I mean? Me and my bro together, we're locked in. Shout out David. David was in grade 5, I was in grade 3, my bro was in grade 4. We're taking transit together from Driftwood to Topcliffe, locked in. But Houdini used to get home before and have nothing to do, you know, like, so he would go to my house, use my computer, try to play my Xbox 360 before the man's even got home, you know? We're going home and then he's just there. Houdini's just in our house, like, you know? Coming home like, broski, what are you dealing with? He's showing man's how to, I don't know if you guys remember MSN. If you're too young to know what MSN is, you don't know, but like, he used to put like the color, the words in like color. Because man didn't know how to do that, you know what I mean? He used to change the fonts and everything. He's changed man's name to like, so back then he was called Dada, so his name was like Dada Niggas, you know? He changed my bro's name to DQ
like
Niggas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everyone niggas, like, so we used to call him Dada Niggas back then, and then, you know? But just growing up, like, we always been like close, you know? He's like, that's my brother, like, basically, like, grew up together, me, him, Pressa. Pressa used to even come to my crib before we used to go to Sunday basketball. I recognize the real. A lot of man, I'm like, my crib was a spot, because I had, shout out my mom still. My mom is a real one. Like,
we're going to talk about it.
She made sure that I had, like, game consoles, equipment for sports I needed, like, everything. So, like, when we'd go to the basement, we were all, like, down there having fun. We're there, like, 2-3 hours before we have to go to basketball. We all go to basketball together. After basketball, everyone comes back to my house. Then they go home their separate ways. You know what I mean? But my house was a spot back then. Like, it was so fun. Like, you know? But back to Houdini, like, then I seen him rising up. He initially got to start on Keek. Shout out Keek. If you guys know about Keek, come on. But he got to start on Keek. He's making funny videos viral on Keek. And then, like, I seen a post on Twitter about him coming out in the rap game. Back then he was the Houdini, so it was DA and then Houdini. He's dropping tracks, I'm reposting it. Then he just dropped this one track with Northside Benji, Heater. I think it's called Corner something or something, but you know the track. That track, like, sent both of them to the word skyrocket. Like, that was like their first track that had like a lot of motion together. Like, and then when they started doing shit together, their voices were, they just went up from there. Like,
each other, yeah.
But the thing is with Houdini is like, he never changed. He's always been the same goofy kid, you know, making jokes, being funny. And then like when he started busting in rap, I'd always tell him, yo, broski, keep going. Keep going. We need this. We need you to keep going. And then the day he passed away, that was the first time I cried in my adult life. So those are the 2 times I cried in my adult life. When Houdini passed away and when Dre passed away, you know? So that day was devastating for me because at the time I wasn't rapping, but this is before he passed away. He had a show in Brampton. This is Houdini after myself, after all these tracks, right when he dropped the mixtape. So he actually made my bro open up for him. You know, give my bro the opportunity, give my bro the platform. And you know, so he's real nigga locked in, like for life. Performed, my bro performed, he performed, we're all on the stage with him going crazy. In Brampton, in his own city, like basically like Toronto, Brampton. We're in the city, had a show. But then like, you know, after the show it got crazy. Police started locking mans up, you know, whatever. But it just goes to prove that like, if you're locked in with mans, we're locked in for life. You know what I mean? So we're locked in forever. R.I.P. Houdini, real nigga. Gold. Jane Finch only breeds gold. Well, that's a gold right there. Sir, R.I.P. Dre. R.I.P. Houdini. Come on.
Yeah, that deal was hard.
Really hard.
When the news came out of his passing.
Yeah, it's really hard still.
So like what? How do you guys move on? How do you move on?
Honestly, the way I move on is...
How do you keep his his name alive, his legacy alive, especially guys like that?
The first part on the way I move on is we move but we don't forget. So you know, we always go check him when it's time to be checked. You know, we rock his merch. I have his merch. I buy his merch. We repost his music whenever something new comes out, or even old stuff. We keep it going. You know, that's how you keep his legacy alive. His legacy will never die if we keep rocking with what's already out and what's to come. Cause he has music in the tuck for days. That guy worked hard in the studio. He worked hard. He worked really hard. You know, so the way we keep his memory alive is we keep rocking with him. We rock out with him, and you know, everyone, city knows Houdini, so his fans keep rocking with him. We keep doing this thing. That's how we keep him alive, you know? Memory will never die. R.I.P. Houdini.